long that's going to look like that for. But it's such a shame, as it was a filthy entrances there, rubbish absolutely everywhere. And it does look like somebody's even been sick there. That alleyway there, it's filthy. Oh, and it does absolutely. Again, look at the mess we've got here. All these buildings are actually cordoned. So hello, welcome to another video. It's Sunday in March 2024, and today we're going to have a look at the fire that's been in Hanley. We'll see how close we can get to it and see what we can see. The road is all closed off here, so we'll have to have a look. There's a lot of empty buildings in Hanley, and everywhere does look quite a mess. So this looks like the back end of the building. I'll just zoom up there for you now so you can actually see. And they have cornered it all off. So we've got an old building here, completely closed up. Police have just had a word with us, and they did say it was okay to film. I think there's another police car or something here, probably stopping you from going down, but we will have a look, see what we can see. So this is what's left of the old Yateses there. You can see that it's completely beautiful building as well. So it's all built out. It was quite a bad fire. Typical recipe, one guy in the 60s, 30s. So they've all cornered it all off, and they've even put a door in there. So I don't know how long that's going to look like that for. But it's such a shame, because it was a lovely area, Hanley, but it was all closed down. So we'll have a quick look, I think, around Hanley while we're here today, just see what a mess everywhere is, or see if there's a lot of places open or closed. And you've got in front of us there the big Debenhams building. That's closed down now as well, I think. So we've got another police car there, so you can't get anywhere near the burnt out building at all. There's police and security absolutely everywhere. Got there the spiky man of Debenhams. As I say, I think Debenhams has completely closed down now. Very quiet in Hanley today. There's not many people about. We've still got Leek United Building Society there. So that's still open. And we've got some beautiful buildings. Look at the detail in the buildings here. Such a shame for these towns, because the buildings are absolutely amazing. So we'll have a quick walk up Lamb Street in Hanley. And as we head up Lamb Street, we're at the side of Debenhams there. But we'll have a look how many empty shops there actually are. And as you can see, there's quite a lot. You've got Shoe Zone there. That's closing down. So that's going to be another one. They're still open at the moment. They have got quite a number of shoes in there. And look at this place here. What a mess this actually looks. One of these stores here was Radio Rentals. Not quite sure which one it was. I think it was the one I'm zooming into now. Like I say, loads and loads of empty places up Lamb Street here. So we're just coming up now to this part of Hanley where we've got the entrance of the Pottery Shopping Centre, which you can see where I'm videoing there. And we have got a big Primark, and that is still open. We've got Lloyd's Bank in the centre of the screen there. We've got a travel agents, and there's the Pottery Shopping Centre. We've also got there the entrance to Hanley Market. That's somewhere I haven't been in for years and years and years. Probably somewhere we'll have to come and have a look for you at some point. So we've got the clock here in Hanley, and that's saying it's 20 to 10, which is spot on. We'll have a look up that way. We'll zoom in, and we have got more and more closed shops there. So I'll walk down the town centre here. We've got Boots and Poundland next to it. And if we have a look around there, we have got quite a few of the shops, and they are still full. We've got KFC in front of us, and we've got Stanley Matthews, I think that is, that statue. We'll just have a look and check that out. So yeah, Sir Stanley Matthews. We did have Woolworths and Marks and Spencers in this area, but they've all closed down and gone now. And like I say, we have got quite a big KFC there. So as we go further down, on the left hand side we have got a lot of empty and closed shops, but we have got quite a nice jewellers there. That's Warren James. Quite a good smell of food in it, and we've got the police there just moved somebody on. I don't know what he's been doing. It's amazing there's actually police in the town. But look at these buildings here, what a mess these actually look. And this is the centre of Hanley. As I'm walking down here now, there's a very, very strong smell of weed. So I don't know whether he was smoking weed just, and that's why they've actually moved him on. He was down that entry there. So we've got McDonald's. They are open. And here we've got the Reginald Mitchell. In the summer, that's a nice little cafe, and people do sit outside there. But again, look at the mess we've got here. All these buildings are actually cordoned off. I don't know if that's because they're dangerous or something's falling off them. But there's all barriers around there, so you can't get anywhere near the buildings. And they do look absolutely terrible here in Hanley. It's cordoned off of all the buildings. It does go all round the corner here. So I don't know whether they can knock all these down or whether they can renovate them or just leave them a complete eyesore. I've no idea, but it does completely ruin the bottom end of Hanley town here, and it makes it look such a mess. We can see there now from the position I'm in now what a big area of derelict buildings that actually is. If anybody does know what's going to happen with that, it'd be interesting to let me know. I certainly don't know. Like I say, I think they could be probably going to knock them down with it all being fenced off like that and everyone closed. We've even got, I don't know whether anybody can remember Frankie's Bar. That used to be a very, very busy place back in the day. We've got a public notice board there telling you the different places in Hanley and where you actually are and where you can go and how long it takes you to get there. And McDonald's are advertising there on a notice board, and I have just noticed they're even advertising on the telephone box there. I don't know whether that is still a telephone box. Yes, it is. There's still a phone in there. Amazing. So here on the left-hand side, years and years ago, we did have the big Argos store, and that's all been knocked down now. I don't know, again, what they're going to do with that, or whether they're going to reopen it or rebuild there. So again, if anybody has got an answer on that, let me know. It'd be very interesting. So the only place actually left now there is B&M, which we'll have a better look at in a minute. Everywhere there's dirty door holes, very run down. And there's your better look at B&M. One thing I have just noticed, what a massive building over B&M. I've no idea what that is. So if anybody does know, let me know. I'd be very interested to know what's being used in that building and what they use the building for. So last time I did film round Hanley, this building on the corner was open, and it did look quite smart. They used to have all pictures on the window, but whatever that is now, it must have closed. So that's another place in Hanley actually gone. The Albion pub, that's still there. That's been around for absolute years and still running. I don't know how busy that is at night. And then in front of me, now in the middle of the screen, you've got the town hall, and that's closed and still for sale. I don't know whether they're going to make that into flats or what they're going to do with it. I really don't know. So like I say, the big building on the corner there now completely closed down and gone. We've got a casino and slot machine place there, and in the square there we've got like little seats where I suppose you can, if you're on your dinner, come and sit down and chill out and eat your dinner. And directly across we've got the old Wilko's building. Again, Wilko's went out of business, I think it was late last year. So we've got a massive building there completely closed again, and it makes you wonder whether anybody will ever take it. I can remember years ago that building, and I'm sure it used to be C&A right at the top of Stafford Street here in Hanley. So we'll start heading down Stafford Street now, and we'll see what we've got. We've got Bright House, we've got a Savers shop, we've got a stationery shop, we've got Bon Marsh there, another clothing shop, a ladies' clothing shop. Looks quite a big place, that does. And amazing, it's still open. Stafford Street, years and years ago, used to be very, very busy. I can remember walking up and down here and there was people absolutely everywhere. We've got a discount shop there. They've got Quite a lot of stuff outside. It must take them ages to bring everything out when they open up in the morning. We'll just have a quick look at that, just zoom in and see what they've got there. And again here, we've got Stoke Laptops Limited. I don't know whether that's open or closed or whatever. I don't know. We've got an empty shop next to the market and next to the Salvation Army. We've got another empty shop here looking absolutely horrible. And that was a Afghan restaurant by the looks of it. More shops empty and for sale. Can't remember what that was. But again, look at the condition. They broke the windows and it just looks run down and generally runs the area completely down. We've got another one there. That's all empty. Dirty alleyway. Again, look at the rubbish down that alleyway. It looks absolutely filthy dirty. Got Specsavers, Air and Beauty, and then next to Specsavers, a closed down shop. We're coming now into this section of Stafford Street, and I'm pretty sure here, years ago, they did have a toilet block, but they have knocked the toilet block down now. I think they had to do that because it was just used as a drug den. I can remember they did put blue lights in there for quite a while for trying to stop you. So I'm quite amazed. Again, we've got police talking to people. Normally in Hanley you don't see anything like that. They just never about, but today they are patrolling the town. We've got another derelict empty shop in front of us there. I think this part of Hanley is called Piccadilly, so we'll just probably have a quick look down here. I think they have recently revamped it down here, and from what I've heard, there is quite a few restaurants and cafes and that type of thing down this area, where before it used to be absolutely dead. So let's just have a quick look and see what we can see there. There's a lot of food shops here, mini markets, Phone Zone, Reeds and Rain. But again, it's, you know, very, very quiet. There's not a lot going on. We'll just head down here now, and this area used to be very, very busy for nightclubs and nightlife. We'll see what's happening down here, see what a mess it is. This building on the right hand side does look an absolute abysmal place, falling down and terrible. Look at that alleyway there, it's filthy. Oh, and it does absolutely stink. So the people must be using it down there as a toilet. There's tins, there's cans. I bet there's needles and drugs somewhere you really, really don't want to go. But yeah, absolutely shocking. And look how filthy it is here as well. It's just unbelievable. And this is right in the centre of Hanley. The stench here is just horrific. As I say, these used to be quite busy areas, quite busy nightclubs. I can't remember what this building used to be, but if we just zoom into that window, just look at the state of the place inside. Unbelievable. Such a mess. And we're coming to another one now here as well. That's all fenced off, and if you have a look there, there's all bits and pieces breaking away from the building, so that's probably why they've fenced it off, because it's dangerous. And we've got absolutely filth everywhere, rubbish, cans, beer. We've got another absolute filthy alleyway there. And again, I'm just standing here videoing this for you, and the smell is absolutely dreadful. We've got a building there closed, and there's just rubbish and mess absolutely everywhere. The buildings are absolutely massive. And just look at the rubbish in this building where they've cordoned it all off. This used to be a nightclub here as well. I don't know whether that's still open or whether it's shut now. It looks like it could be closed. I can remember years and years ago here you used to get massive queues on the door for the bouncers to let you in. But I'd say all them days now round Hanley have gone. And just one interesting point, look at the building at the bottom of the street, the white building. Doesn't that look a mess? I'm not sure whether that was the old BT building. Let me know if I'm right on that. So again, this place looks closed down, but they have got some quite interesting old pictures on the windows there. There's another bar here. I don't know whether it's open or closed. That looks like it used to be called the Sugar Cane. Got some more filthy entrances there, rubbish absolutely everywhere. And it does look like somebody's even been sick there by the bin. Filthy. And look at this filthy place. Again, it's just absolutely horrendous. It must be rat's paradise. There's all food and waste and everything there on the floor. Disgusting. How did they get away with it? So we're virtually back to the car now. So we've had a little look around Hanley for you today. Shame we couldn't get near the burnt down building, but as I say, they've closed the road and there's loads and loads of security there, and they're stopping you from going. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. We will end it here today on this quick look around Hanley. Next week we'll be in the USA, so we will be bringing you some video from Los Angeles in California, so that should be very, very interesting. And then we'll move on to Sydney, so stay tuned. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please like, please share, and of course please subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. And we'll see you again soon.